Right guys, got the bread dough here, got overnight proofs. So you've got sun-dried tomato, you've got a pumpkin flour bread, we've got a whole wheat with black treacle, and then we've got a pesto bread there. Yep. So if you guys can crack on over there, I'm gonna make a bread over here. Okay. Those guys have got an overnight proved bread there, which means we've made the dough exactly as I'm gonna show you now, but then they've put it in a bowl twice as big, and then they've wrapped it up with cling film and left it to prove for about 12 hours. And what that does, it means it's done all the kneading for you, so you don't have to get any elbow grease in there or anything like that, because it's done it. And all you need to do is just shape it and then let it prove once more and can go in the oven. But the way I'm going to do it today is the more conventional method, and that's with a bit of elbow grease. So we've got two types of flour, a little bit of whole wheat there, and then we've got some white as well. So we'll add those two together. I always quite like using a mix of flours, because you get a lightness with the white, but then you also get a real depth of flavour. So we've got our two flours. So we'll put this onto the mixer, and we're going to start and just bring the dough together with the mixer. So what I want in there is a handful of salt. So we'll put that into there. And then I'm going to add some treacle. And this is black treacle. And this is what gives it that kind of malty flavour. Really, really nice. Kind of that rich homemade bread flavour. Not real strict measurements on the black treacle, because you know, if you don't want it too malty, don't put it all in, but a little bit is really nice. And then I've got here. This is what I call a ferment. And what this is a mixture of yeast and flour and a tiny bit of sugar. And that gives the yeast some food, and that brings it to life. And that's what gives you that real kind of homemade textured crust on the bread, so you don't get that generic soft crust, you get real crispy crunch. So that goes straight in, and one little